something very strong that they can share with us. And we came together because we want to talk about mental awareness with the youth. We've been going to different schools and talking with children about it. Anxiety, depression, all those things that are very hard to talk about, especially trauma. Because when children nowadays are experiencing trauma, they have to turn around and get up the next day and still live life the same way as if nothing happened. So we're here to tell them that things don't have to be that way, that there is somebody here, and if you don't talk about it, it becomes a quiet enemy. So I'll let the fellas talk from here because these are guys that have grew up in these same streets that you guys are growing up in now as youth. And they know a lot about it, and they made it, and they come back to give more back to everybody.
Well, I'm Dion. I'm an advocate for mental health awareness. We grew up just across 95th, right off of Halsted, right across the street from Trinity Church, so we grew up in this area. And we wanted to give back to the community because when we reach out to people about mental health awareness, we find out that there's a lot of people that are struggling with different mental health issues, but nobody wants to talk about it. But we're here just to let everybody know it's okay to talk about it. There's resources, and you can always get some help. So that's why we're here. We're just trying to bring awareness and let everybody know that it's okay to talk about mental health issues.
Hello everyone, good morning. I'd like to say first thing, Chaz and the Girls in the Hood Foundation. My name is Walter. I was dealing with mental health issues for a very long time and couldn't identify why. All I know is relationships that I had with different people was unhealthy, and I had to sit back and take accountability of my own actions. A quiet enemy came to me about like 6 months ago. I started going to see my doctor, and I started saying, well, if I know I'm dealing with something, I know a lot of people that I know is dealing with it, and ashamed to bring forth their issues. These childhood friends of mine, like they said, we grew up right here on 93rd and Eggleston. I brought the idea, the vision to them, and told them what I want to do to help bring back the community. Help our community. These guys got behind me. Also, Bonnie did, and we've been moving forward. So we're just here to bring change and bring awareness to the mental health for especially the youth. It's very important so they can start identifying that early and not when you're knocking on 50, So as long as you know that's the main objective. We do it through podcasts, we do it through clothing. The clothing represents because it's awareness. We want to make it a billboard. We want to make it cool. We want to make sure that there's nothing wrong with you talking to someone or seeking help. So that's it. I'm giving to my boy Dre. There you go.
How you doing, everyone? Thanks for having me. Thank you. My name is Andre Marseille. And like everyone said so far, that we work with childhood friends off the 93rd and Eggleston. And I would have to say, I was kind of lucky. I had a mom who really worked hard, put me in private school. So I went to private school and hang out with these guys after school and everything. But a couple of things I wanted to talk about in terms of having that luck, not taking it for granted. And why it brought me back here to a circle to my friends in Quiet Enemy. One is, I was lucky enough, I guess, and insightful enough to take my education seriously. And that led me on this trajectory of going from Chicago, moving to DC, getting my undergrad in psychology, getting a master's at University of Chicago, then going to DC to get another master's at Howard, and finally getting my PhD. And from there, going to different countries to study mental health, study psychology, study psychotherapy. So I've been to Moscow, India, Japan, Costa Rica, all these different places, learning about mental health and providing mental health. But the reason why I say that is because, not to toot my horn or anything like that, but to say that I'm back in Chicago now. And after seeing the world and understanding the prevalence of mental health, I understand full well that our community needs the most. We are most in need of mental health. We are the ones who don't go get the mental health.
Because of the
And
stigma.
we suffer from things like generational trauma. You know, one thing that's profound is that the unhealed create more unhealed. The hurt and traumatized create more people who are hurt and traumatized, right? And so we need to figure out a way to stop that cycle, right? And so I think identity is something that brings a voice to mental health in our communities, and that's specifically what this is all about. Mook, he called me in September, and he said, you know, Dre, I need you to help me out here and do this, and with the credentials and our friendship. And first I said, I'm too busy. But then when we talked about it, I think the thing that's probably most important here for, well, at least was most important for me was, you know, in the neighborhood we like to say keeping it real. And Mook has, Walter. Walter.
That's his name for the neighborhood.
Yeah, Mookie.
Walter, it doesn't get any more real to when a person says, I've gone to mental